Hey everybody, David here, and today I am going to do a reaction video to the Doctor Strange Mysteries of the Mystic Arts show that is seen in Avengers Campus in Disney, California, Disney California Adventure, DCA. This was filmed on March 1st, 2023. How do I know that? Because that was my trip to Disneyland when I went there last year. I went at the end of February. Literally, I went there at the end of February 29, I think it was, or 28, whatever the last day of February was. We went to Disneyland, and then the next day, first day of March, we were at California Adventure. And me and my two brothers, sorry, I don't have three. I'm the oldest. Then Kevin is the middle child, and then Simon is the youngest. The three of us went. We knew it was going to be the last trip with the three of us together because Simon had just gotten married and now they have a kid, so for sure we're never gonna get to do a solo trip with just the three of us again. So I have a lot of fond memories going there. Unfortunately, I lost a lot of the ride footage when I went there, but I do have a lot of show footage. So we've seen a lot of shows specifically in Disney's California Adventure, and this was one of them. And the reason I'm gonna be doing a reaction video to it, even though it's my recording, is because apparently the show's closing down for a while. I don't know how long. Apparently there's some strike happening with certain actors, and I guess the performers are going on strike for this show or something. I don't know if it's this show or specific actors in general. But anyways, I thought to myself, why not do a little reaction and a little commentary of my experience? So you can check out the video solo. I have it up there. You just type in my name, David Jordao, and then type in Doctor Strange show at Avengers Campus, and it should come up. Or you can check out my vlog, the full vlog, where the show is in there too, although I cut it a little bit shorter. This is the full show, but I do have the show within my actual vlog, where it's part of there. I just cut it a little bit shorter where you don't see the full show. So it's up to you if you're interested. I'll put both at the end of this video so you can check that out. But here it is. This is the Doctor Strange show. And it's 9 minutes long, so let's start. So you can hear my voice a little bit because I do talk a lot. Not a lot, but sometimes. See, I said what? Because I was actually shocked. This was my first time seeing this show, and I was like, what is this? This is amazing. Look at the smoke coming out of nowhere. So when you experience something for the first time, it's like, yeah, you don't know what to expect. You're seeing this. I'm pretty sure I've seen the show on YouTube before, but I forget pretty easily sometimes, so. And then Doctor Strange comes out. There's a little digital projection of Dormammu. I am a big Marvel fan, so I know all these characters by heart. I've seen the Marvel movies so many times, so many marathons, especially leading up to Infinity War and Endgame. I would go back and rewatch those movies so many times. And there's Doctor Strange. In my opinion, the best Doctor Strange was in Disney World or Disneyland was the one I got to see, because this guy I thought did a really good job.
Dormammu will do anything to get it. We need to hide it someplace Dormammu can't find it, and for that, I'll need a powerful relic from the cabinet of idavidjordao.
Oh, there we go.
This cabinet serves as a vault for the most powerful relics of all time. The Wand of Atum and the Axe of Angarumas have at one time.
I wonder if people get like that. Like when they go see a show in Disney World. Look, there's my ads now. I can't complain about my own ads. That's how I get paid.
Okay, if anyone knew this were, you'd be really impressed.
But I do wonder if people are a little biased. Like, the guy that I saw play Doctor Strange was the best Doctor Strange. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I don't know. Because I've seen other Doctor Stranges on YouTube before, and I'm always like, that guy wasn't as good as the guy we got. So if you can see, Doctor Strange, the show is practically a magic show, which makes sense, right? Doctor Strange is magic, so it makes sense that it would be like a little magic show.
I must harness spectral energy to create a spectral shield to protect this campus, ourselves, and the astral ring. Now, to create a spectral shield, of course, we need the spectral staff. But where the staff is, well, that's interesting.
Like a lot of these tricks, you can figure out how they did it. There's one specifically, I'm like, how did they do that? That looks cool. And it's the one I think that's coming up here.
Come, my all-seeing friend. Once again,
yeah, it's this one. The way it comes up and the way it floats looks really cool. Now, look what he does here. He does something cool for me, specifically. He comes up right to my camera. Right here. Oh. I'm so happy he did that for me. He knew that I was going to be putting this up on YouTube. He had to. And he's like, okay, I'll give you something for your audience. So it was kind of cool that he came up to the camera like that for me. See, how does he control that puppet like that? Like, is there I know there has to be some sort of mechanical, but the way it's like floating, it's like pretty. See, I even saw under there, and I can't see what it is that's like making it move like that. It's a puppet of some sort for sure, but it's like, it's really interesting how it moves. I like that part.
Okay, let's find out.
Some guy was raising their hand. He asked people to raise, but that guy was raising his hand for no reason, apparently.
Gamora, I think she's the only good one, so let's hope it's... As a guardian, we seek Gamora. It is Gamora, well done. Give her a hand, you have great mystical potential. Alright, so that must mean the spectral staff is on Morak with Gamora. Come, my all-seeing friend, once again you have fulfilled your noble purpose. Whoa, hey, no. Go back to sleep. By the power of the Vishanti, bring me the galaxy's fiercest warrior.
So he's bringing out Gamora. Gamora was the character that we got to see, but if you've seen the show, depending on when or where when you go, it's not all the time the same character. It's a different character sometimes when you go. And I remember my brothers and I were passing by there later that night, and we noticed Thor was part of the show that night. So it's like, and I wanted to meet Thor, but we didn't get to meet him personally. I saw so many characters then. And I was so disappointed we didn't get to meet Thor or Loki, because Thor is my favorite Marvel character in the Avengers. And I would have loved to have the Thor meet and greet. But we've met so many other great characters, it was like, it's okay. Maybe next time.
And also dance move.
What do you mean an awesome... You want me to do an awesome dance move?
Yes! Come on!
I'm Doctor Strange, I don't dance.
Oh.
No. Okay, fine. An awesome dance move in exchange for the urn of Undor.
And yeah, that's me yelling there.
I told you that was awesome.
I was into it, man. It was a fun show.
You did your best. That's for public embarrassment.
That's for public embarrassment.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him dance again.
It was a fun show, man.
Good, but you know.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. All right, she did bring the spectral staff, but she did bring the urn of Undor. The spectral staff and the urn of Undor, of course. This makes sense. Maybe I should dance more. Is that
I wonder if that was supposed to be an Easter egg to something. Nope. Not that.
No. Osher Stone, that's it. I'll join Osher Stone to the urn of Undor. This should work.
This is obviously an easy trick to figure out right here. where he's pulling out the pole from that bucket. It's obviously something that extends. Like, some of the tricks you can figure out. It was only the puppet one where I was like, how did they do that?
Quickly protect the staff. To create the spectral shield, we must all harness our energies. Like this. Everyone join me. And now repeat this spell after me. By the power of the Vishanti. We create this spectral
If you look at my hand, I'm trying to open up the portal.
Alright, people, I know it's cold and windy, but
Doctor Strange probably noticed me and was like, what the hell is that guy doing?
put that spell together and say it nice and loud. Here we go. By the power of the Vishanti, we create this spectral shield. We're ready. By the power of the Vishanti, we create this spectral shield. Keep going. By the power of the Vishanti.
I didn't know what was gonna happen here.
By the power of the Vishanti, we create this spectral shield. To protect this campus.
That's why, if you look, I start pointing towards the door. Because I thought, oh, we're gonna open up the portal now. See, that's why I'm like pointing over there. But I didn't know we were activating the lights. So then I noticed, oh, the lights are on. So I started looking up afterward. And then, yeah, now. Now is when I started realizing, oh, it's the lights.
You have truly protected this ancient sanctum, and our reality is safe because of your power. There seems there's great mystic potential amongst you all, so thank you. Carry on in your journey, believe me. You have all helped the Avengers far more than they will ever know. Yeah, don't get used to it. It happens all the time. There's much work to be done in so little time. May the all-seeing eye of Agamotto guide you safely. Farewell, my friends. For now.
Now he's going. Now when you look, he turns around. And I go close up and he's looking. Do I go close up? Yeah, I do. And then he looks and he's looking directly into the camera. If you go in the vlog, you can see it better because you don't have those, these things, these video suggestions popping up. Unfortunately, on the solo video, the suggestion boxes go in front of his face. But if you go watch the vlog that I have that video on, it is... you can see him much better looking directly at the camera, which was really cool. It's like, oh, that's such a great fitting to end that show. And I had it perfectly where it closes the door as he's looking into the camera, and there. So, yeah, it was really cool. And obviously it was my experience, so it's like, it's extra special to me. Getting to see this show for the first time and only time so far. And will it ever open back up? Who the heck knows? I wouldn't mind seeing that show again, seeing what other character I would get. Maybe it turns out to be Gamora again, who knows. But yeah, it's such a cool, fun little magic show. Like I said, some of the tricks, like, you can easily figure out how they did it. They seem like a lot of old school magic tricks. It's the puppet one. I'm like, so is that like an animatronic that somehow... Because it does look like it's floating. So you do wonder, like, I wonder how they do that. And the actor that we got playing Doctor Strange for this show, I mean, of course, he's no Benedict Cumberbatch, but I mean, when you're there, you think of these guys as the actual characters, and that's how Disney wants you to look at them, right? They want you to see... That's why they don't allow people to dress up in costumes as their characters, because they want kids to see that these are the characters that are in the parks, and they don't want you to be a distraction to that. I think Halloween is the only time they'll let people dress up, but other than that, it's usually the characters are the only ones that are allowed to be dressed up around here, while you have to be in civilian clothes or very cheap costumes that the kids won't get distracted by. Because I've seen a video where these girls were dressed up as some of the Disney princesses, and they were escorted out of the park because of that. Or they were also given the option to, look, we'll give you alternative clothes if you want to stay in the park, and if you don't, we gotta escort you out, unfortunately. So they will escort you out if your costume looks too good. But if it's not too good, they'll let you stay in the park, which I think is cool. So I guess Galaxy's Edge is fine because they sell the robes at Galaxy's Edge, And of course, I think for Star Wars Day, right? Like they want, or for the Star Wars event that happens in May, they want people, of course, we want people dressed up as their favorite Star Wars characters. But again, maybe not too good. I know kids, they'll give them a pass if kids are dressed up really good because it's for the kids at the end of the day, right? But yeah, this show in particular was really cool. I don't know how I got sidetracked about costumes, but it was really cool seeing this and a lot of fun. And hopefully the show comes back so, you know, other people can get the chance to check it out. Because I think out of all the shows there, they had like a stunt show where Black Widow and Black Panther are teaming up fighting Taskmaster and some henchmen on top of the Avengers roof, or that building there where the Quinjet is on top of. And that stunt show is okay, but the problem is you can't really, depending on where you are, you can't really see the stunts that good because there's a railing that covers a lot of it, and it's just weirdly positioned. And hopefully they get another ride there. Let's just put it that way. The Spider-Man stunt show is pretty cool too, I think. Unfortunately, the day we were there, it didn't work. I do have that up as well. Both those other shows I have up on my channel. Or you can see them also in the vlog where I shortened them down a little bit. But yeah, the Spider-Man stunt show was cool too. It's the robot that jumps from one building to the other, which is really cool. But the day we were there, we didn't get to see the robot because it was raining that morning a little bit. Actually, hail happened that morning. I didn't film the hail, but I remember it happened. People were panicking like, it's snowing in California! It was pretty hilarious. And then I'm like, you know, I escaped Canada to get away from snow, and then the snow decided to follow us here. So it was a fun trip. Man, I miss it. It was good times. Good times. So with that being said, tell me, guys, have you ever seen this Avengers Campus show, Doctor Strange Mysteries of the Mystic Arts? Or have you not seen it? And if you haven't, like I said, I have the full video up, or you can even check it out in my Disney California Adventure vlog. I made a director's cut. I don't think I have the long version up there anymore because I wanted to shorten it and make it feel more condensed. When I did my director's cut vlog, it was more inspired by JoJo's World because I liked how fast-paced and to the point his videos were, where before I was just putting everything in there, so it made it over an hour. Now I think it's like only 40 minutes long, so if you guys want to check that out, go for it. I did pretty good. Like I said, the only thing that sucks about it is that I lost a lot of the ride footage. So, but thanks to California Adventure, they had a lot more shows that we went to go check out, so I have a lot of the shows on that vlog, which was really cool. So, and that was obviously one of them. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, everybody, take care.